Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. No matter where you run, where you hide, you will be mine. Let's rock.
Bonjour, bonne fête avec des ballons, puis avec des petits qui on a fait que le bon gars, win, la win, I'm rouge, making all that, fête, you've got a man out of water, kind of bonne fête, with the doodle, by the bonne fête, for found, I'm gonna down the board, with the bonne fête, the bonne fête, for gonna down the water, by the bonne fête.
Merci, bye.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Inkslayer Art Show. And right now, I'm the only one present, waiting on other people to join in. And I'm here working on some of that little whiny light in the dark piece. And hold on, let me turn on the one here. I was also working on this. X Wielder John. Can't wait for this book. So, now that I said hello to everybody, boom, let's go to the chat. What's up, Bill Ryder? All right, if you need some info, send me a DM. I'll help you out if I can. Not that late. 4 or 5 minutes, not that much. Looks like it too, yeah. Told you. So there's big chances you're going to be the interior backcover unless there's other people sort of submitting art. But yeah. What's up, Apex? No. This is what I wanted to do. She needed to have one of those flexing power stance. And this is what it looks like if I turn off the pencils. Look. When I put the pencils back on, boom. Kind of like the mix. Thinking of doing a full story and that stuff. What do you guys think? Thanks, Apex. Yeah. And as you notice, she's not all my chick have six pack, but she does. Because I thought that, to be badass type of to stand side by side with that, we need somebody that looks like an MMA fighter. So I did my research. And practicing rendering lady abs, which are a little bit different. Okay, I'll get rid of that little line here that they don't have. Blend it in. Yeah, I'm thinking for Tales from the Nightverse 3, I'm thinking of doing one of the short stories fully like pencil and ink, and digital painted technically with some pencils mixed into it. I bet they probably want to lynch you. You having trouble with an Indiegogo mailing list? Oh, so yeah. That usually I upload it to YouTube. That's how you get the YouTube URL link. You can upload it as private, not private, but unlisted, so nobody can find it on your channel. But people that will click on the link for the campaign, they will get access to it. But you definitely need to upload the video to a YouTube account to have a YouTube URL link. I'm not surprised. But weren't they the ones saying that, you shouldn't burn the witches? So, let's put a little bit of music in the background. Put the volume down so I won't break everybody's ears. Let me know if that's too loud. And let's get on some little penciling on the sketch. I did a quick little rough sketch yesterday, and I decided that I was gonna kind of like tweak it up a little bit. I did it without looking at the character on the campaign, so I went back and his head's a bit wider, and yeah, Apex. If you have any questions, just send me a DM, dude. But like I said, for the video, that's pretty much what you have to do. There's no much ways around it. Like I said, you don't have to make it public. You can just make it unlisted, and then you put the link in your Indiegogo. If you have any other issue, let me know. My pleasure, Apex. Thank you. Yeah, ever since I tuned up that little pencil tool, digital pencil tool, I've been thinking of doing more of those fully pencil rendering and then colors, to be quite honest. I've got this tool to work like a freaking pencil. Just a bit harder to get one of those smooth gradient, but details. And you can't use the autofill. That's okay. I always take the traditional art approach to my digital work, anyways. I don't like using those brushes or cross hatching stuff. Treat it as if I was working on paper. And today was my birthday, celebrating my 46 years on this godly planet. And we went all the way up to 78 backers today, which is pretty goddamn sweet because we were stagnant for like 2 weeks. Hopefully we can have an extra little boost right now and have more people joining in the last 5 days, and get the word around, because people don't seem to understand that they're getting a free sketch card and a print with it. So technically it's like you're getting an extra $35 value by backing the book. So technically you get free shipping and more. Oh, get on it, please. And it's also an anniversary campaign, if everything should be launching in January 2023. But I'm also working on some other projects, like the Mona and the Return of Wolf Dragon. Thank you, Apex. No, I'm not. And still, I look younger. I have Telson and Adverse 2. I think Pell has a wrench. Maybe you could share the link, please, bro. Or look in the description down below. The link is right there. Yeah, Telson and Adverse 2. You can have there's a catch-up tier there. And right now, I finished off of the 26 pages I had to do for the Planet 69 to finish the book. I finished 11 pages. Now I have 15 pages left to pencil and ink. Beacon is doing an amazing job with them colors. I'll show you a little something. In a second to go get it. You know what? It's my channel. Who cares? Let's do this. Look at those nice colors by Beacon. Okay, that's enough tatas for the stream. Oh, sweet. He sent him a message. I'm winning. I told you it was definitely going to be in the book, and I was really hopeful, but I knew you were probably going to be the winner. Okay, you're lucky I took out Alan Alonso. But something special is I'm going to be doing something special with that piece as well, and you know it. I'm thinking of making it the Elric reprint variant cover for #1. She's the only one that has a story that doesn't have her own cover of the book. And next Saturday afternoon, we're gonna have David Feed on Doodle and Chill to discuss to talk about Red Eye 3 and do some fan art of it. So I'm going in between doing some really badass barbarian type of character and a very sexy badass cyberpunk babe. And this is we're celebrating my birthday. Did you guys see my birthday my pseudo birthday gift I gave myself? That cover for Tales from the Universe 3 by Preston Esoveda. He did an amazing job. Yeah, boobies. We're all for the AAT here. Or the ATT, whatever you prefer, dude. Well, we can help you find one. We have some of the best in the Inkslayer crew. And if not, we know a whole bunch more. Yeah, as you'll notice that the Inkslayer crew were pretty much versatile in that we dabble in pretty much everything in comic books and art. Even Beacon's becoming one hell of a freaking artist now. Colors are freaking solid. Guy went Super Saiyan working on the freaking Elrica. And usually he's here, but he's probably busy with his family. Or on a date. I'm also working on a new commission. Taking a bit more time than usual because I have to come up with a type of like concept art of it. Supposed to be doing I'm doing the design of a demon, the demon of abortion. Yeah, I'm interesting. I have a pretty good idea and concept of what I'm going to do with it. To the point that I showed the sketch, told him what I was doing, and he looked at me and goes, I think I'm going to have to make that canon. I'm not going to say more, but yeah. He tells me that if he gives me the okay to share that stuff, I will. Yeah, I hear they're Nigerians too. Likes them princes or something. Hopefully he'll get his computer fixed soon. He's doing those goddamn morning streams. My sleeping schedule's all out of whack because I don't have to get up in the morning. Hashtag blame Chris. There you go. We're starting something new. After hashtag blame Sim, we hashtag blame Chris. I think I'm following you, Apex, so you can just DM me, buddy. If you have any question, I'll be happy to help if I can. Please don't lose patience if I don't answer you quick. Give me. Usually, I tell people wait 3 days. If there's no answer, give me a what's up. Sometimes I just don't see it, or I see it and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get back to him soon. Yeah, but I usually answer pretty quickly. If you need anything, help for your campaign, a piece of art cover, print, reach out to me, send me a DM. I'm open for commission. Please don't just ask me what's my price. Just tell me what you need with it too. And let me know if it's for a campaign because I also do little special deals for people with campaigns. I'm sorry for the noise in the back. They're preparing my birthday supper. Taco night. Here we have a rule. When it's somebody's birthday, they choose the supper, and everybody else makes it happen. Something's off. I think I'm not me. Okay, let me go back to the chat for a second, see if there's new people coming in. Chris does like it. Yeah. When he gets back, I'm gonna unload a shitstorm of his hippie ass. No problem, Apex. What's up, Mugwai? What's up, buddy? What's up, Brian? If you want to join in, you know where the link is. All right, if he wants to come in, I don't have a problem. What's up, Dragon Pisces? Welcome to Ink Slayer. Yeah, I'll offer a little discount in exchange for a copy of the book. That's pretty much what I do. It's what I call pre-backing, but working for it. It's like I back you before the campaign goes live or during. That's how I see it. You can still have birthday parties in Canada. Yeah, with your small circle. They remove a lot of mandates. But right now I'm with my close family, so we can. No problem. Yeah, it's my birthday, dude. 46. Oh yeah, dude, I can't wait to see that. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Oh, no problem. So let's build in some of those muscles. See how I made this tool work exactly like a pencil. I freaking love it. And that's why I've been doing some tests with those pencils and rendering in color. I'm really thinking about doing those type of digital stories. And if people like that style, maybe I can use the Tales from the Navarre as experimenting with different stories. And after Tales from the Navarre too, by the way, Not the Merc is going to be one of the next things that's going to be happening. We're starting the big story soon. Oh, we might have Brian joining in soon. Switch to 2H. See, I made myself an H pencil and a 2H. And it took me a while to get them right. Hmm. 2H perfect for a little bit of shading. And it's additives. The more I go over, the darker it gets. Yeah, I've never denied it. I've always been more of a pencil or anything else. I'm one of those like when you ink there's always a little something that you lose from the pencils. But I got it working to the point that it works like if I was working on paper, and I freaking love the hell out of it. Ooh.
Hello.
Let me. Boom.
Okay.
And there we go. Welcome to the stream, Beacon.
Hello. It was a little late. Ate a late supper, so.
Yeah, I imagine. Other than that, like I said, maybe he's on a date.
No, I came close to one, but yeah.
No cigar.
It was like clingy.
Clingy.
After about 5 messages. I was
Okay.
like, man, that's a confidence boost. But
you already asking me to marry you after 5 messages? Damn, I know I'm the shit, but
yeah, it's like well, that's definite confidence boost. But back off. No dick.
Looks like an over muscle Russian villain. Yeah, check it out. It's on a new crowdfunding platform called Zoop. Zoop, and it's by Nick Pitera. And it's a great looking project. I was hesitant to try Zoop, and the guy's a really great guy. Chilled with him like once or twice, and the project looks really interesting. It's like a big barbarian in a fantasy world, and the guy got an axe to the face. Pretty cool. Check it out. I backed it. Apex says hi, Beacon.
Hey. Yeah, my supper was not in the truck stop bathroom. Thank you. Yeah, thankfully.
That would leave an aftertaste, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'm not no dirty whore. I'm not a lot lizard.
Oh, let me pull the cover out for people that haven't seen it yet. It's technically my birthday present I made myself.
Nice.
Where did I put it? That was 3. You know when you're sure you know where you put something, and then you realize that you did not.
Yep.
I hate those moments.
Yeah. I haven't had this problem since I, got my own place. But have you ever had that situation where you've completely lost track of something, and you go back later and you find it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like in the most obvious place.
Me, when it happens to me, I'm sure it's one of my fucking kids playing a trick on me.
Yeah. Fatherhood.
Right? Goddamn kids! Didn't do it. Yes, you did. We just haven't figured it out yet.
I didn't do anything to you. Yes, you did. You were born.
Whoa! I don't go there. We like to like banter with our kids, but I don't go that far. Oh, check it out! I found it. It's right here.
Nice.
That's the Preston Nat cover. That's gonna be for Tales from the Anniversary. But right now, I decided to do like we did with the my cover with Inkspot that we did. So I'm gonna make it an unlockable print. So it's gonna be printed in black and white, and we unlock it at 10K.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, that piece is gonna need some coloring.
Who could do that?
I don't know, right?
Who do we know that can color?
Hold on. I have no freaking idea. Hold on.
I don't know.
That's a good one. I don't know.
I don't know.
Those are nice colors, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Who's that, Ludo?
That's looking cool. That's when they're landing.
Yeah.
Is that the big one? Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah.
The big splash page, yeah. Oh, did you start coloring her when she's all bent, like crouched down yet?
Oh, down here?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. I got.
Ooh. Yeah, you got the flats. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I keep getting freaking comments on how good of a job you're doing. Like I went on the Zimcast the other day. Dude, Randy Zimmerman was praising like how good your colors are working, how good you're coming, and how it's really blending well with my style.
Oh, that's cool.
And I have to agree.
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay, let me go catch up with the thing right now. Bellrider brought me to your channel. Well, thanks you, Bellrider. The cleaning one are worth of the first night. You can pretty much do anything. Thanks to Chris's lazy ass, I'm full in on the JD and AH trial. Yeah, that bastard. Sam, kids, you need to go to the neighbor's house for a couple of hours. I have exotic cleaning ladies coming over. Dude, my older kid is 20. So I can just go look and take the kid somewhere. And the youngest is like 13. No worries there.
Yeah. Yeah, you say they're gonna be like, oh, you got some horse.
Yeah, I'm liking this. Rawr. I need to make him bigger.
Yep, you're still on me. If you're trying to
Nope.
show off something. Yeah.
Boom. Boom. Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
No, I made the arm too big that I need to go fix the shoulder.
I watched one of the dumbest sci-fi movies that was trying to be sophisticated.
Okay.
It was on Tubi, and it was so a comet lands, and it immediately releases toxic gas that kills off an entire town. So then these CDC types are keeping the area under control, but then the bodies of the people who died all start coming back. But it's sort of like almost like not like a flesh-eating zombie, but like they'll all just sort of stand as one and just sort of stare in one singular direction.
Okay.
And on very rare occasions, they'll speak. Well, then it turns out that they have to take the people to the site of the asteroid, which has grown a massive plant. Like a massive alien plant has grown there. So they take them there, and then one of them starts speaking. And it's able to carry on a full conversation. Turns out it's an alien. And this alien civilization they've killed off their own planet, and they're trying to make a new home on Earth. Only thing is, their environment is toxic to us. So they basically have to wipe out humanity to create a home for themselves. And the whole time, it's like, oh man, these aliens are morally questionable. No, they're not. There's nothing morally gray about that. They're trying to wipe out humanity. It's like, that is not a gray area.
Yeah.
I mean, if the alien was remorseful about it and be like, I'm sorry, you've got to die so we can survive. Then, maybe you'd be like, okay, well, they're in a tough situation, but we've still got to fight them to the death to survive. But this lady's like, oh my gosh, who's in the right here? We are. Kill the fucker. just
At this point, it's kill or be killed.
Kill them. There's no moral question here.
Yeah, okay, then I should make the call. Because I finally have 400 subscribers to my channel, 600 more to go until I got monetized. Hell yeah. Trying to do the same thing here. I'm doing a giveaway. I'm doing, like, when I reach 1,000 sub and get monetized, I'm giving away as X-Men Omnibus by Jim Lee, #1 by Jim Lee, Chris Claremont, and stuff like that. Yep. And that's 500. I'm giving away an heavy metal sketch cover. We're all trying to get that 1,000. What's up, Blue Samurai? Welcome to the channel. Body Snatcher type movie.
Oh, it wasn't anywhere near as good as Invasion of the Body Snatchers. But then it ends with it turns out that the lady was had some sort of contact with a previous attempt by the aliens, and it caused her to become part alien, so she could survive in this new world, but all the rest of humanity gets wiped out, and it's like all of a sudden she's like, and finally I was home. It's like, the hell, lady? Oh, the Blue Samurai asked what movie I'm talking about. I think it's called Risen. There's times where it looks high budget, but then there's other times where you can tell how low budget it actually is. But yeah, it was incredibly boring. But I was like, I'll stick through it just to see how it ends.
And if it delivers something, or there's a punch or something.
Yeah, but it's like no. The lady just betrays humanity for some alien that she barely knows. Like all she knows about it is that it's genocidal. It's like, yeah, the movie was in color. It was actually a very recent, very recent B movie.
They still make those?
Yeah,
They're just very bad.
yeah.
So then that's not a B movie. It's supposed to be so bad it's not good. No. So bad that it's good.
Yeah, this one was so bad that it's like really bad.
Like the entire purpose of a B movie is that it's so bad that it's funny that it's good.
Yeah. There was one especially bad scene where it was like you could tell that like they're doing an autopsy on one of the bodies, and this like this blood that's supposed to have like some strange coloring in it comes out, and you could tell they just like put like a smoke effect on a green screen. Or like they made like some sort of green fluid or something come out of the wound, and then just use that as like a green screen.
Was that a sci-fi type of movie, like Sci-Fi Channel type of movie?
Yeah.
I think maybe that's why I'm enjoying those old movies better.
Yeah.
That's mainly what I've been doing, watching old movies. Lately, I've been rewatching or getting to watch old sci-fi movies I never got to watch before.
Yeah. So Blue Samurai asks, not to make the discussion too heavy, but what you said sounds like a thinly veiled attempt at pushing leftist politics. Survived by assimilation. The invaders are so innocent.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, they're not bad. Sim, you'll like the 49-second 1998 The Wonder Years vid. And we'll take a few seconds to say thank you, everybody in the chat, for joining. We have 9 people watching. Thank you. We appreciate it. You guys make this fun and keep us motivated.
Mm-hmm. And then I did find it. Watch a. I think the company's called Asylum movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
War of the Worlds. I fell asleep watching that because, yeah.
I want to crap on a movie called Planet of the Green Chick. You know, the planet that Captain Kirk visited.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the things I wanted to do. Keep reading Thousand and Others. There's a whole bunch of little winks like that I do to everything. It's one of them. That's why, he's meeting those green chicks.
Yeah.
Remember, so far there's Flava. There's that other type of green chick that he met in remember the name?
Yeah.
Because it's that and blue chicks, dude. There's just a trope about sci-fi with the green chicks and the blue chicks. Green chicks are very, fantasy sexualized or something like that, right? And the blue chick always the more badass, kick-ass, I will kick your ass type. So, as you can see, you saw what Ulrika is.
Oh yeah. And it's funny how that works out because my blue female character is pretty badass. So that's the one from the audio drama, which I need to get back to writing.
Fun.
I'll kick my ass for it this week. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing the link, Bell Rider. Okay, I'll check that next time, and not on the stream. I learned my lesson from last time you sent me that link. I'll check it right after the stream. And it's my birthday, so like them if you got them.
Yeah. And it just happens to fall on the 1st of May, you know? Like that song I sent you, 1st of May, outdoor fucking starts today.
Yeah, well, what better day for me to be born, dude?
Exactly.
You know what's the funny? Hey, Brian, one of the funny things that I want to bring up that's funny is I used to always celebrate my birthday with 2 other people because I was born on the same day, on the birthday of my aunt and my grandma, right? Yeah. So we would always celebrate 3 people, trifecta, all the fucking time, right? Yeah. They both passed away.
Ooh.
But I'm celebrating my birthday still in a trifecta with the CG guys because it's me, Amanda, and Yodam. We're the three May 1st babies. I thought that's fun. It's like it's always triangle, bitch.
That's awesome. What up, Michael? And,
hey, not much.
And Sam, happy birthday to you. Your breath smells like poo. You can run all you want, but you'll die like a cunt. Yeah.
I like the little turn that you took from the song in Vincent.
It's gonna be great, man. That was your idea, by the way. Those were your lyrics. A little tiny tweak by myself, but yeah, the green chicks. The green chicks were the Orion slave girls.
Yeah, technically the slave girls or the fantasy island girls. Then you had the blue one that was technically the warrior ones.
Right.
And it's technically a little trope, you know. It's like you always have that servant. If it's a droid, any type of servant droid, it has to sound like British or French. So for some kind of reason, it has to have like a classic accent.
Right.
And I thought it would be funny to technically, you know, making Bob a type of freaking James Bond in the verse. Because when you think about it, he's an assassin droid. And he has so I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, no, I mean, shit, man. I can't wait for the new Tales from the Netverse. The last one was just so much friggin' fun. I just enjoyed the hell out of that.
Oh, I think you're gonna love the new one.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
You're probably gonna be upset because you're gonna go give me the 3rd one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, that's the old rule. Leave them wanting more.
Mm-hmm.
And
yep.
First one definitely left me wanting more. Even though it was a nice thick book, the stories themselves are like little capsule stories, you know, little sort of vignettes, as opposed to like one big continuity. Although all of those little vignettes are going to fit in to like the larger universe that you're creating, which I think is a really neat idea.
And it's all starting with this one. That's the thing. That's what I'm connecting dots, and I'm also creating more. That's what I mean. And I'm also setting up a big, huge fight. That's what I mean. When you're gonna go,
oh, that's how that all fits together. This is what this has all been building up to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great idea, man. Looking forward to that. That's gonna be fucking tizite.
And then the 3rd one closes a whole bunch of them, and then we start with Not the Merc.
Blue Samurai
and also
says,
have Tales from Netverse 4 planned, but that's going to come after.
Blue Samurai says they were little suppositories.
Suppositories. He also says they call them the slave girls, but then later claimed it was the men who were enslaved.
Mhm.
What was that in Picard? Or like the new Star Trek, which by the way, I watched the first episode of the new Star Trek, and I was like, bye, peace out.
Oh,
And
thank you, Blue Samurai, by the way. Brian made me do it.
Hail, Blue Samurai. What up, dude?
Hey, like
What
I
up,
keep saying, people, you have no reason not to want to back it if you're interested in my stuff, because I'm giving
Yeah,
you
man.
35. I'm giving you a sketch card plus a print for free from the get-go. So that's technically a $35 value that you're getting right off the bat. So that's technically me giving you free shipping and a discount.
Yeah, man. And also, it's going to be a nice fat book like the last one, right?
Yep, and if we're lucky, we're gonna unlock the new page and it's the new story. And it's gonna make it between 96 to 100 page.
Fuck yeah!
And
man,
don't worry,
awesome.
don't worry. That story's already all pencil and inked. I'm just adding an extra page right now.
Nice, nice. Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like all like the bonus stuff, prints, cards, bottle openers, all that stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy that shit, right? But to me, the ultimate extra is extra pages, is a fatter book. And if you give me a choice between all the little tchotchkes and everything and a fatter book, I'm going to go with the fatter book every time. You know, more of a good thing.
What's up, Shane?
What up, Shane?
Hey.
Yo-Yo and Apex. Hollyweird ruined Star Trek. Yeah, well, what haven't they ruined? They're just ruined. They've just gone from fucking franchise to franchise. Although I think they really fucked up this time with fucking with the Lord of the Rings fans, because you're talking about a fandom that is not just huge but ancient.
Yeah, it's not that bad for the US because I was able to reduce the shipping to like 15 to 17 bucks because I send them to Beacon and Beacon remails those for me in the US, and like that we could cut some money off of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember getting my package. I'm like, what the hell did I order from Beacon?
And then it goes, bam, it's a sim.
Yep. Yeah, no, that worked out great, man. That worked out fantastic. And we'll see how it's going to work out with RJ, with what he's doing. But yeah, we're gonna beat this this thing with the shipping costs, because fuck, man, we hate having to charge people like $25 for shipping. That's just not cool.
Oh, yeah.
In case you guys haven't seen this, I need to show you guys this.
What?
Yeah.
What? Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me! Is that
No,
for
I'm
real?
not. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's gonna be going live soon.
I would rock that shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane, dude. That is freaking insane.
It took me a while to figure out how to make it work, to find a shirt, and and it's gonna be available on the InkSlayerEntertainment.com store.
Oh, that's crazy.
Right now, as you saw, like those lines there, those dotted lines are not gonna be there. That's my centering for me to be able to visualize,
Right.
when I test it.
Right.
So those lines are gonna be gone. But yeah, you get the idea of what it looks like, and
That's
the chest hair is gonna be rendered too.
Oh man, that's crazy, dude. That's insane. That's fucking awesome.
Okay, so if you get moved to the US and we do a con together, I'll buy one and I'll use it for my Nat cosplay.
There you go. Yeah, it makes the Nat cosplay much easier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you're like feeling lazy and you don't want to have to build that arm and all that stuff.
Yeah, and you don't want to have to shave your chest hair into that shape.
Yeah, that's like one-stop shopping for the Nat cosplay.
And here's another little something that's on the store right now.
Nice.
Beautiful.
You have Man in Action in the back.
I could order one of those now.
Yeah, right now. You go on InkSlayerEntertainment.com. I put that up. I put the canvas printing of the cover by me and Inkspot. There's also a mouse pad.
Man,
all you have to go is you go on the website and you go into the Inkslayer and you go into My Collection and you'll find those things. Or just go full catalog here.
I'm I'm checking that shit out right now. Man, I need to have more merch.
Oh, and did you see that?
Nice.
Ooh. No, I haven't seen this before.
Check this out. Pencils on, right? Pencils off.
Whoa.
No pencils there. Just colors.
Wow. Who did
But
this?
Me?
These are your colors.
That's me, yeah.
No shit.
Nice.
And I just like the when you put the pencils on, I just like the finish it gives it. And I think I'm gonna do a full story like that.
Can you do it with the pencils again?
That's it. See?
Oh, that's it. Okay. And then without the pencils? I like it better with the pencils.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I could make it work and blend everything in, but there's something about the scratchiness of the pencil being in there.
Yeah.
That I like so much. Look, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm the kind of guy that likes to see like the hand of the artist. I like seeing lines. I'm not especially crazy about comic book art that's a little too clean. I mean, not to say that I have anything against somebody like George Perez, for instance, but or their style. But I don't know. I like a little bit of a messier style personally. Like that's one of the things I loved about like what Ollie did with his colors on the new Six Gun was you could see every single one of Preston's lines, like every stroke of the pencil. Love that.
You saw the new Preston cover, right?
Which one?
The new one he did for Tales from the Netverse?
I don't think I did.
Really?
Yeah, well, show it to me, and then we'll see if it rings a bell because Preston's a friggin' beast, man. Every one of his covers, man, cash money. And I'm always telling people like, hey, like if you want a Preston cover or something from Sim, just get your what? No, dude, when did you get this?
I got it yesterday. It's Friday. I mean, it's my birthday present, and what that I made myself.
Oh fuck yeah!
And that's a cover for Tales from the Netverse 3.
Fuck yeah!
And it's gonna get colored. And the next time I get him to do something, it's probably gonna be a Lawani cover. So we have the full set.
Oh, that's freaking beautiful!
I think that would be great.
Definitely let him pick the colorist. I mean, that's always the case with artists. I find. I would recommend Ollie because he preserves all of his line work and everything. But it's your franchise. Not that Beacon wouldn't do great. Not that Inky wouldn't do great. Not that Scott's wouldn't do great. I mean, you got fucking talent out the yin yang.
Like I said before, we have some of the best color artists, and
without a doubt, dude. Without a doubt. And leveling up too, man. Beacon in particular, brother, man. You've been your shit's just like. I love seeing that, man. I just love seeing people. And it's so encouraging.
You know, the thing with Beacon is I know that if I give him that cover to try and color, I know it's going to take a bit longer than usual because he's going to learn a different way of coloring, like he did with fucking like Elrica. Because the thing with Elrica is like, I've seen him color. Right. Doesn't take him a week to do a page.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it took like 2 weeks to have the 2 first pages, and I'm like, and that was just like in the beginning, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait to see, right? There's not that. And when I saw them, I'm like, damn. I'm like, dude, you're going Super Saiyan, motherfucker. Okay, I'm not complaining. Take your time. I'm not complaining. Take your time.
Seriously, rather have it awesome than fast, always.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
It was the same thing with Scotsman. When Scotsman comes to me and goes, I'm going to do some cutting grads. I'm going to do this. I'm like, okay, sounds all good and okay, but I'm not sure about cutting grads, toon shading, cell shading. Okay, it could be fun. Then he shows you and you're like, holy fuck, that's nice.
Yeah, man.
It's like I just turned on the red line. The fuck?
Hell yeah, dude. Oh wow, man! Concerts are coming back. To see Lacuna Coil, one of my favorite bands, playing
Okay, let's go back to the chat for a few minutes.
in May. Holy shit!
He goes, mine was $40. Yep, $25 plus $15 shipping. That's what I'm saying. You're getting a lot of money's worth if you're back in doing funding. I'm just being very adamant about telling everybody because I thought everybody knew that when you back my campaigns doing funding, usually the 200 first backers they get a freaking sketch card. But I take it for granted that I've been saying that for like 4 years, right. That I just stopped saying it, and that's a big no-no. You need to keep doing it. So sketch card, free sketch card.
Yeah, dude. Once again, thank you so much for the sketch cards that you did for the new 6-gun. Greatly appreciated.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm gonna have to do another piece of those with the gorilla eventually.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I would love to see that for shizzle. And I have been working on that Southpaw thing that we've been talking about. I've been just digging up all of my old files and everything, and dusting them off, and refamiliarizing myself with the story and the character and everything. And I think we could definitely have something special there. Of course, the thing I'm jonesing for is the crossover, the Blood Hunt, Doc Salem. I'm like hoping that happens this year. That would be the shit, man. I had so much fun writing that thing.
I have a feeling that he's probably gonna start this year, but it's not gonna happen until next year. But the campaign,
motherfuckers. No, it's all good. Well, because you want to have like a certain amount done before you launch the campaign. Ideally, the ideal, of course, is if you have the entire book done. But if you even have like I would say, like, what would you say is a good place? 50%, 40%?
I think one of the best places at least have, like, if you can have at least half of it done. But let's just be honest here.
Yeah.
If you haven't done this before, or you're not into like a bunch load of money, I still believe that coming in with 10 to 15 pages of a book, but have more than just like writing and 2-3 pages. Have like at least 5 to 10 sequential pages done.
Yeah.
Have a little, 20 to 25% of the, presentation. Get some illustration for the perks and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like sometimes it's better to have only 10 pages out of like maybe like 30, but have some illustration for the, exclusive print, some stickers or something.
Right. Yeah, without a doubt.
Because one of the things that I had to learn, it's a lot about incentive. And incentive, it's not just like, hey, you got a nice gift, buy. It's also, hey, get behind this and promote because you want to unlock that stuff.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. I mean, and it's such a great idea too, because then what that does is it motivates your backers, people who have already backed, to get other people to back it so they can get that bonus shit.
Mm-hmm. And everybody's been saying that they like it when the book gets bigger, but they don't like. Some of them say they don't like it because they're worried that it's going to take more time. And I'm like, well, the story's already done.
Shane says, Brian, do you have a shipping date in mind for the 6-Guns Gorilla trade? Order a while back, but wasn't sure if that was something in progress. Figured it was a good opportunity to catch up. Dude, I am going to be putting the order in for those this week. That's the one with the Vinny cover. And let's see, because I got a bunch of, because I have been doing fulfillment. But then, like, I ran out of issue number 2, so I had to order a bunch of number 2s. But the most you're going to have to be waiting is, like, 2 to 3 weeks. So, shit is on the way. Unless you don't want it with the Vinny cover, because I've got a big pile upstairs with, like, the original cover. But you ordered the Vinny cover, so I'll hook you up with the Vinny cover. If you're cool waiting 2 to 3 weeks. But I'm about, like, what, 50% through fulfillment?
I said reduce to 15, 17, because I think it's 17 when you back that 2-book thing. Yeah. I didn't reduce it from 15 to 17. No.
Right.
Reduced it from 25 to 15 and 17, depending on what you back. Because I can reduce it, but the shipping has gone higher on those bulk shipment as well.
Yeah.
Like one box cost me like almost like what $300.
Oh, I like Pale Rider's promise.
Would that be good enough material to use on the rest? Oh, what's up? Dude, you never answered. Am I calling the strippers? Did I miss something?
Dude, just to fuck
After the
with
show.
send a bunch of like male strippers over just to fuck with them. Guys just like shaking their packages in his face. Like be a big womp womp womp. So your fam's cooking something for you tonight, huh?
He's like, what are you trying to do to us? With her arms covering her side curves, the abs throw me off on the that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to work on. It's
Right.
If you pay attention, I pick one very, very freaking hard shot to work on. I mean, like she's supposed to be in a dark room, like it's pitch black with one spot, and it's one of the hardest thing to do. And I'm also trying to sell you a very muscled chick, but that still looks feminine.
Right.
And it has to give you that, so you think that she can kick your fucking ass.
Right. Yeah,
So
yeah. But
still
she's still hot.
I'm still trying to pull out the curve on the side. Like I'm still playing with the light. But look, I'll show you.
Well, it's interesting because if you look at the bodies of like female bodybuilders, you see the ones that just look toned, and then you see the ones that where it's like they've lost their femininity.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that they've been taking like steroids and probably have a very enlarged clitoris.
Is it? You see the curve? The lines are there.
Yep.
But that's what I'm playing on.
Yep.
That's when I turn off like that. So
Yeah,
I'm darkening this place here. I'm cutting it. But I'm still playing with it. No.
It's like, if this gives me a boner, does that make me gay?
But you know, when you think
Maybe.
about it, it started like this.
Oh wow. Oh, that's beautiful, dude.
Yeah, that was the pen. That was the pencil.
That's lovely. It has like a really ghostly quality to it.
But that's what I was saying. Like I really figured out the setting of those pencils to look like real pencils and be able to work it. The only problem is when you try to fill it, does this? It's hard to get that sweet gradient all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I can do pencils, like, and it looks like real pencils. Feel like it too.
Badass.
And boom. And if you take pencils out, pencils in, pencils out, pencils in. Oh yeah.
Nice.
So that's what I'm working on. I need to go cut more darkness here so you can see the curve of her body here.
Right. Right, because here you're sort of playing with like masculine and feminine the way that some artists might play with attraction and revulsion.
But I'm very picky from what I found attractive in a very fit woman from the get-go myself.
Yeah.
So
like Rachel McLish, I always
I'm
thought.
very so that's why I'm really trying to keep that feminine side to her, but I want her to look like, you know, like those what's her name, Gina Carano, all those type of chick. Like they're in shape, they're built, they have abs, they look like they're gonna fucking ruin your day, but you're still like, I bang that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not a man, you know.
No,
so
not at all.
The trick is in the shoulders usually. Trying to reduce the definition of muscles in the arms to a certain amount. It's like if I start putting too much tone in that arm or veins, it starts looking too manly.
Right. And the great thing too is that this is fantasy art. So you can create people that don't exist in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And you can play with that. Like, you know, that's very forbidden in mainstream comics now. Fantasy art has to be realistic. Ain't that a bitch?
Let's go cut that right now to a more darker because I'm working by tone. So now I'm gonna go in and really put that little blackness in where it cuts.
I don't know if you remember, like when female bodybuilders first became a thing. There was this chick named Rachel McLish, and she was like the epitome of like the hot, like built babe. where she had like mad crazy muscles and a muscle tone, but she still was like feminine as hell.
The black needs to cut sharp. Well, usually everything that's been there has been blended.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, you don't have that issue anymore.
Ah.
You see that? Whoop.
Yep.
I'm slowly working at it. And that's going to be a cover, by the way. Because I did the, which one's your favorite Nadverse, babe? Remember? Not too long ago?
Yep.
And the winner is Luwani.
Hell yeah.
So I started working on the cover for the story. I was deciding who's going to have a story in the Nadverse 3. Which chick is going to have her own story now? You get to pick.
Nice.
So if it would have been Elrica, you would have got a new Elrica story. Or Rose. I already have a few of them planned. Like, I'm telling you, I could do Tales from the Nadverse for years.
Yeah.
But,
that's obvious. That's very very clear. That what we're seeing is like the tip of an iceberg that goes very deep into your creative mind.
This is me having like being free and having a lot of fun.
And it shows. Oh, what's up, Skip? Skip in the hizzy for shizzy. It's like, where's Scotsman?
Okay.
I want to annoy him.
Let me return to the chat. What's up, El Gargoyle?
What up,
Maybe
Gargoyle?
some rock and stone later. Did you have the stones?
The stones? Am I missing out on something here?
No, because we keep going because in the game it says rock and stones, right? Rock and stone. That's the saying that dwarves do because you go digging and you find monsters, right?
Gotcha.
So where we have a DM group that rock and stone to see if somebody's wants to play, right?
Right.
So we've been missing each other out, and I went like the other day. I'm like, it's my birthday. Who wants to rock and stone? Nobody answered. I'm like, what? Nobody has the stone to rock.
What game is this again? Because I think that's on my Steam wish list.
Deep Rock Galactic. I love that freaking game.
Galactic. Yeah, you're telling me about it. It sounded pretty bitchin'.
Hell, big dick. Oh yeah, and the only difference this time is there's no limit. If we reach 500 backers before the end of the funding, I will do 500 sketch cards.
Oh, as a matter of fact, it's 50% off on Steam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's often on special. It's an independent game, by the way.
Oh no shit! That's awesome. I'm grabbing that.
No, dude, no. If I do that, you're campaigning on my house, motherfucker. I'm not giving to Elrica. What the fuck? Unless the painting's big enough that if it falls on him, wink, wink.
Right.
It would probably trigger him into a stroke, though.
She can go ahead and kick my ass.
Any old day.
Yeah, right? That's what I thought too. I tried it out. I'm like, let's try and put the little vein. Nah, no, it doesn't work. What's up, Skip? I don't know. Where's the Scott? He has the link.
Wait, I already said what up to Skip. Why am I saying what up to Skip again?
Because you really like him.
Yes, he doesn't deserve to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Reach out and fuck with someone. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys talked about Neil Adams. That really sucks.
Yeah.
But hey, the dude is 80. It's just
still, it's a shitty way that it happened.
Oh, what happened to him? Did he? Was it just like a heart attack, or I didn't get?
No, he just
killed over.
Weird little complication with a sickness, and that's it.
Ah, shit. It's crazy, man. It's just like human life is so fragile and so tough at the same time.
Yeah,
it's like you're just like amazed at like the shit that people survive, and then people just die from like like a mosquito bite or something.
Let's just say what I've been through. I've taught me to appreciate life in a different way.
Me too.
There's nothing more precious than your fucking time.
Yep. Oh, it's so
'Cause
true.
you never
man.
know when your time is up, and you can never get that back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's why I don't mess around with fucking drama or
Yep.
stuff like that, or bitches or whatever.
Yep.
I just let them go their own way and their merry way and hope them for the best.
Yeah. Yeah, because life is
Yep.
too short for that nonsense. And
not
also,
just that frustration also goes anywhere other places, and I have kids and other things I want to do.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Onward and upward. Yeah,
And
it's good.
politics, Canada, and all that shit.
Yep. And yes, Shane, I am rocking suspenders. Yeah, and no, it's not an age thing. It's like it's a no ass thing.
It's a no ass thing.
It is, dude. I'm telling you, there's like there's nothing back here. See that? It's like
Oh,
flat.
wow.
It's flat. And like my ex-girlfriends would always call me names like the assless wonder and that sort of a thing.
So people, flat ass is real.
Yeah, dude. The worst are those New York City subway train seats, which are just like hard plastic, and it's just like my ass. It's just like bone on skin. If I could like have like what the ideal would be if I could have like my moobs and my gut like liposuctioned and just have that transferred down below so I could actually like have an ass. Because I don't think the whole ass implant thing would work, if I'm just like on a piece of like jiggly silicone or something. But yeah.
It'd be like sitting on one of those donut things for the rest of your life.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I mean, I lost since the lockdown, 26 pounds. And so my all my clothes, I'm like swimming them in them now. And yeah, so I switched to the suspenders. Got my butch cleaver.
I'm slightly more anti-Scotsman.
Oh man.
I still wanted to be able to train everyone in CG, get us all in the gym and eating better. Yeah, I need to get back in shape. Dude, I haven't. Yeah.
Well, because we don't have the healthiest lifestyle, right? I mean, what do we do all day? Is we sit on our asses. And what I found is the most effective, and there's studies that show it's like you don't have to like have a 1 hour punishing workout every day. That if you just get up every hour or so and just exercise for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that shit adds up. So I actually did a video a long time ago on like
let's just be honest. We've
all
been through a type of little depression with this entire fucking COVID thing. Everybody's been letting themselves go, and it's fucking normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been doing sort of like the bare maintenance when it comes to exercise, but diet wise, I've been doing great. Like I said, I lost 26 pounds. So, and I know a lot of people that actually put on weight.
Oh, I lost a lot of weight too.
Yeah, isn't that freaky how that works? Like some of us got thinner and some of us got fatter. I don't know. It's interesting, but it's like nobody just stayed the same.
Yeah. Well, fortunately for me, I got a job as a mover during the whole thing. So yeah, I lost a ton of weight doing that.
And that's why now you brag that he can cosplay as Nat, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You got the guns, Michael.
I had them for a while. They're starting to go away though, because I'm not a mover anymore. But there's a little bit there.
Once you have, well, here's the thing. It's like once you have the muscles, you can sort of reinflate them pretty quickly. Like there's nothing like people who have been in shape,
especially when they're earning the right way and not shot.
Yeah.
And not no steroids. Like let's be honest here. If it's naturally made, it stays.
Yeah, it does. I have a friend who really bloated up during the lockdown, and he was talking about like, I got to start losing weight, and of course I was like as encouraging and as positive as possible, but inside I'm just like, man, shut the fuck up. It's like when I met you the first time I met you, you were yoked. You know, that weight's just going to come flying off, and that's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
The people who have it the hardest are the people that have never been in shape.
Mhm.
Because they're basically starting from like ground zero. It's way tougher. So, Sim, do you watched Galaxy of Terror?
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be next week's movie for the Horror Movie Club.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it because I thought it was weak.
You thought it was weak? How dare you?
I know.
It's the Citizen Kane of low budget grade B
Exactly.
alien ripoffs.
Oh, like Citizen Kane does that.
I got that shit on Blu-ray, son.
I know. That's why I'm gonna give it another watch. Like
All
I'm
right.
like,
All right.
let's try again. I'm like
No,
a
I was right.
weird,
That was
weird
shit.
looking monster. Does it like the effect is meh.
The
You
effects, I
barely
thought.
see it. I'm like, okay, I'll give it another try. It's more like it feels more like a spoof of multiple sci-fi movie. In a way, like it's a parody of multiple movies in one. Like it's trying to make fun a little bit of a.
Really?
It feels like a beef type of like. It's weird. Like even the scene when he's running in the Kruger guy, it's running in the walking in the hall.
Yeah.
With the shaky cam there, then it looks like it's a freaking cartoon.
It's very comic booky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It reminds me a lot of like a Warren horror comic, but with like a little added sleaze. What's interesting is that the plot to that is actually like it's nothing like Alien. It's actually more like Planet of the Vampires.
Blue needs a translator for that statement. He means he'd like to take our air away or break our bones
on occasion.
I had to go. I had to go on a diet now. I went on there. Yeah, me with my belly acting up and my thing turning to Crohn and my diet and my thing changed.
Oh Jesus, man! Can't imagine what that shit's like. I hear Crohn's
and I had to quit
brutal.
smoking. I'm a miserable prick.
Not the ganj, right, Mogwai? Hopefully you can imbibe the ganj.
Not sure they don't say Rosebud the entire movie. Nice try, Brian.
What I'm saying is there were like a whole bunch, specifically from Roger Corman, of Alien ripoffs that came out around that time. And that was the one Alien ripoff where I was like, wait a second, this isn't even an Alien ripoff. Like, this is very much its own thing. It's just it's just a sci-fi horror story. And I think parts of I don't know why. I've just always found that movie very, very rewatchable.
I don't know. Me, I enjoy a movie you don't like too. So.
Well, we all.
I like Ghost of Mars. You don't like it?
Oh yeah, but I also haven't seen it more than once. You know, there are always those movies that like you know what movie I really didn't like the first time I saw it was Demons.
Which one?
Demons by Lamberto Bava. And produced by Dario Argento. It's often mistakenly credited to Argento, but it's actually Lamberto Bava, Mario Bava's son, that directed it. First time I saw it was on home video, and I thought it was just shit. And then years later, I watched it again, and I'm just like, wait a second. You got like a switchblade wielding pimp against like these like zombie-like creatures. You've got really hot like German punk chicks on the metro. You've got like a helicopter falling through the ceiling. You've got fucking cocaine sniffing punks to just stumble into the story. And then the guy riding around on a motorcycle with a samurai sword, just killing these monsters left and right. That movie's amazing. It's just like you're not. I realized the first time I saw it, I just wasn't in a receptive mood. Freaks, that's another one that I didn't like the first time I saw it. Yeah, I guess also maybe because it that was kind of like a lost film. It was never on TV when I was a kid, and so there was a tremendous amount of hype that was built up in my mind from everything I've read about it. And it came out on VHS finally, which was a huge event. And I was kind of like, meh. And then I watched it again years later, and I was like, "What the fuck was wrong with me? This is fucking amazing." So, yeah, maybe I should give Ghosts of Mars another try. Like, I love vampires. I know vampires gets dissed all the time.
Vampire is one of my favorite vampire movie. Period.
Right?
Freaking love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic.
I like Ghosts from Mars because I think it's refreshing. It's refreshing for like it has this problem. Like I don't like they pick an Ice Cube. Like they could have picked somebody else.
Yeah.
But it was one of the trends back then to try and get those basketball guys, or trying to get more super hero. Yeah.
The worst, of course, was Shaq. They got Shaq for Steel. What? Oddly enough, Steel, guilty pleasure. I actually enjoyed the hell out of that movie. But what would make you think that this guy, this basketball player who just mumbles, should be an actor?
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I'm just Steel. I don't know. I just dunk. It's just like mumbles. Like, yeah, that's gonna be the star of our movie. He drove a tank into somebody's house, right? Did I ever mention that?
Nope.
Yeah. Like these cops. It's in a book I have called Rise of the Warrior Cop, which is about like the militarization of the police in the United States. And Shaq evidently was like hanging out with these cops. And they're like, "Hey, would you like to drive a tank?" And we're like, "Okay, sure, I'll drive a tank." And I guess they were doing like a drug raid or something. And it was, a case of the wrong house. So imagine you're hanging out in your house and then suddenly the wall caves in. And a tank rolls like into your fucking living room, right? This is what happened to these people. Like, that's not enough. Then the hatch pops open and fucking Shaq sticks his head out.
So.
I'd be convinced that I finally lost it. Like, that's it. That's it. I smoked too much weed. Spent way too many evenings staying up till fucking 5 o'clock in the morning watching horror movies. Something finally just snapped. Yes. Skip, Let the Right One In. I think is probably the best horror movie of that decade. Incredible.
It was pretty decent, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen the remake, which was produced by the New Hammer Studios. I don't get this whole thing of just like remaking movies just to have them in English. That shit drives me crazy. But yeah, Let the Right One In is really amazing. I don't know, Country for Old Men. Yeah, no, I had a friend also who was like, "Oh, No Country for Old Men. Yeah, it's a piece of shit." And and I told him, like, "Dude, you need to watch that again. It's like really, really good." And he was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I must have been in the wrong mood or something." So it's the same way, like, how you just discover certain music or certain movies or certain comic books or certain novels at the exact right time, when you're like exactly the right age to receive them. And I think sometimes there are things that come along at like the wrong time or like the wrong moment, and then later on you're more open to them than you may have been previously. Yeah, God, I'm trying to think. What else did the guy who did Let the Right One In? He also did. Oh God, what's the other one I'm thinking of? I don't know. I smoke too much weed.
Dude, this is gonna be like nice. I'm liking it.
Yeah, it's badass, dude.
Yeah.
Now, what character is that? What is this for?
This is a campaign right now by Nick Pitera or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Axe Wielder John. It's on Zoop. It's the thing I showed you last time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. And like I said, I like, they seem like they're eager to like have me have a campaign on their page. So
yeah,
we shall see.
I was thinking of checking into it too.
Yeah, but dude, no reason not to, right?
I've been thinking of maybe doing a Blood Hunt Color Edition. Maybe doing another campaign to get more people on the Nadverse thing.
Yeah. I actually think Blood Hunt would look good in color.
I think the gore would look fucking awesome in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not one of those books like the Cryptidnals where I'd be like, man, if you put color on that, you're insane. You know, even Ollie, who's like the colorist at 656, looked at it at Dario's pencils and was like, yeah, no color. Like when the colorist is telling you no color, no color. But yeah, no, with the blood and everything, yeah, I absolutely. Oh man, I'd love to see Mark Marinelli's head spinning off his shoulders in full color.
There's that werewolf scene that's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The attack from within.
Mm-hmm.
Brian sounds like Blue says. Brian sounds like he's figured out the algorithm for targeting grooming to create horror movies and comic book fans. Yeah, no, I mean, what can I say? There's a lot of good shit out there, and what's so wonderful now is that we have the internet, so it's so much easier for people to find stuff. If you're just curious about something, no matter what it is in terms of like genre, you can get access to it.
Yeah.
It's not like in the old days where it's like if you wanted specific horror movies, you had to settle for like a Japanese laser disc with like hard-coded Japanese subtitles, and a VHS rip of a Japanese laser disc. Let me put it that way. Now friggin' Tubi, for fuck's sake, has.
Am I selling the wound? It's supposed to like have a wound in the face where you're getting an axe, like it's split in two.
Yeah, I was wondering what was up with his nose. Oh, so that's what that is. It's an axe wound. Oh, I'm sorry, Sim. Can you just blow that up for a second so I can get a closer look at it? Oh, yeah. Yeah,
It's a big gap. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody made him like an even like scarier motherfucker. Yeah, that looks great, dude. I'm sorry, what's the name of that book again?
Axe Wielder John.
Axe Wielder John. Kick ass. Is that gonna be a like a sword and sorcery kind of a thing?
Yep.
Nice. We need more of that.
Oh, dude, I backed it on day one. Like I remember talking with him. You're like, yeah, I got this. I go, no, dude, that's my cup of tea. I'll be back. And he goes, yeah. I'm back on day one. Like when I say it's my cup of tea, it's my cup of tea.
Yeah, most definitely. Is that on Kickstarter? Is that on Indiegogo?
Zoop.
Oh, Zoop? Oh,
yep.
Wait a second. Yeah, now I know the book that you're talking about.
That's the campaign I was showing you when I was telling you about Zoop.
Right. Duh.
Because I'm curious, I'm checking into it because it's a platform that's concentrating themselves into comics, and they actually promote the campaigns.
That's
on their
what
website.
Really interests me. That's what really interests me is the fact that they'll actually, and that doesn't mean that you don't still have to do your own hustling. But if you know that they're actually hustling for you, that's amazing, dude. Yeah, they've got some great looking books on there.
Yep.
Diary of the Astro Nudes. That looks kooky. Like Nude on the Moon or something like that. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie.
No.
I don't think so.
It was like one of the Nudie Cutie movies by Doris Wishman. This was like before you could have like just straight up like porn. And so, but you could show women naked, evidently, at that period in time. So it's like about astronauts who go to the moon, and there's just nothing but naked chicks up there. And that's the plot.
I like the plot.
Yeah, yeah.
If you know the French word.
yes, indeed.
It's got good plot.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yep. Say no more. Say no more. Aye. Oh man, and now there's like a bunch of El Santo movies on Tubi. That's a real bonus.
Okay, let's go catch up with the chat a little bit. Okay, you talked that one already. Covered it. Sim, your dude looks great. Thank you.
Indeed.
I'm adding a little extra emotion in his eye. Look at this.
That is badass, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Gotta go. Vinny is in a few, and I miss seeing his streams. Oh yeah, he's going up at 9. Yep. We usually cut around 9, so we'll be closing out soon.
Yeah, I love me some Vinny. I have to get something to eat. Maybe I'll catch
I love you all more than you know. Right back at you, bro.
Right back at you, Blue.
Yeah.
And before I cut out, Michael, great seeing you as always. And Sam, happy birthday, brother. You know that we love you. You know that you're a valued member of this community and a good friend. And with that,
well, thank you.
All right, peace out. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Later, buddy.
Later.
And go check out Six Gun Gorillas. No, Six Gun Gorilla. There's no us yet. Hopefully I didn't spoil anything.
Hopefully.
Let me stop the music for now. I'd like to say thank you, everybody, for joining us today on the stream. Next Saturday, Doodle and Chill is back. We're having David Feed on. We'll be covering and going over the Red Eye 3 and doing some fan art of it. And Sunday, like usual, the Inkslayer Art Show. And don't forget, go back to Elson and Adverse 2. There's only 5 days left. And when you back, you get a free sketch card and already a print unlock. So that's like $35 extra value with your $25 back. So it's like getting free shipping. And then extra little goes into scam. So go get it. Let's go unlock that extra story there. And after that, it's another print plus a sticker. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff to unlock. So let's try and get at least like the first 2 ones broken down before we go into men. And then, everybody gets their free sketch card. Don't forget to go, give a follow to Beacon as well here. And go check out the InkSlayerEntertainment.com store, where we have a whole bunch of merch and our previous books there available. So have a good night, everybody, and see you all next weekend. And
Later.
Hopefully Chris is going to get his fucking computer fixed so we can do the morning roast again. Later.
See ya.
It's time we settle the score. Yeah. It's time we settle the score. Come on. Are you ready? Let's go. I got this hunger inside of me. A vicious vendetta that won't ever let up. It's bringing the fire up out of me. I come alive for the rivalry. I hear the talk, but that ain't enough. I'm about to pull the rug on your bluff. I'm fresh out of mercy, you out of luck. Yeah, I stand on my rep and I back it up. Turn up the drama, let's set it off. I'm like a beast on the battleground. This kingdom ain't built for the both of us. I'm on my way to come knock you down. Let's go!
I see that story first. I feel that story first. I know those people first. When I put them down, they've already lived. And I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. My stories are people's stories. And there's elements in my stories that are very, very real. And it doesn't matter.